Hi, my name's Ed Nolan and I'm a psychology teacher at Queen Elizabeth Sixth Form College. And in this video, we're going to do a short practical looking at correlational piece of research into the formation of relationships. Now, we will need for this practical a pen and paper and likely a ruler and a pencil as well. So you may want to pause the video now and make sure you've got the relevant equipment. Now, this activity, we're going to look at relationships. And what you're going to do is you're going to be rating celebrities in couples, males and females, on their physical attractiveness. If you're uncomfortable with rating these pictures and you feel like that's something you wouldn't want to do, then please stop the film now. Likewise, as you're going along, at any point you feel uncomfortable, please withdraw from the practical. We will explain, or I will explain, after you've completed the activity, the theory behind it, so you'll have a full understanding of what it is you are doing and why. I'd also like to say that all the pictures are of celebrities who have made a career out of being presented in the media. So, you are going to be shown 10 couples, and for each couple you will have to rate the first person, that's the person on the left, rate them on how attractive they are from 1 to 10. You can see the rating scale on the left hand side. Once you've done that, then you will look at the person on the right and rate them. So for instance, this couple here, quite famous couple, are not one of the 10, but if I was to rate them, I would look at Prince Harry and say, yes, he's a beautiful example of a man, and I would give him 8. And then I would look at his wife, Meghan, and say, actually, she's a stunning example of a female. I would give her 10. And please try and use the full rating scale. Don't bunch them up as 9s and 10s and 1s and 2s. Try and use the full rating scale as you go through each one. And it is sometimes easy to fall into this idea that everyone has to be absolutely stunning or else they're hideous. Actually, we have a spread here of people. On your bit of paper, could you please write person 1 and person 2 in 2 columns? You might want to write couple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 along the left-hand side as well, so you can clearly label each one, each person from each couple. Let's start then. Here's our first couple. Could you please rate the person 1 on the left on our scale, and then person on the right using the scale. Here's couple number 2. Couple number 3. Couple number 4. Couple number 5, couple number 6, couple number 7, couple number 8, couple number 9, couple number 10. Right, so what you should have now is a piece of paper with the 10 couples and a rating for each person in the couples and person 1 and person 2. Let me explain what this is all about. This correlational study is based on something called the matching hypotheses proposed by an American social psychologist called Bernard Murstein. Murstein believed that when we go out to form a relationship, it's like a marketplace where there is a cost and there is a benefit. And that we benefit through finding ourselves an attractive partner. So we're looking for the most attractive partner we can find. However, there is a cost, and the cost is rejection. So instead of going out and finding the most attractive person, you will fear that they might reject you. you have a kind of subconscious or unconscious kind of rating of where you are, what level of attractiveness you are, and you seek someone of a similar attractiveness to yourself, because therefore you will maximize how attractive your partner is with avoiding being rejected. And so the idea is that with our couples, that you'll find a positive correlation. The more attractive person 1 is, the more attractive person 2 is. What I'd like you to do now is get a bit of paper out and draw yourself a scatter diagram to see if this is the case. So axis X will be person number 1 and axis Y will be person number 2. So if we go back to my royal couple, for me, Harry was around an 8 and Meghan was a 10. So I will start here and I will go up and I will probably plot my point here. Harry being in the x-axis and Meghan being in the y-axis. If you do that for your 10 couples, let's see if you do have any evidence to support Murstein by having a positive correlation.